Another day, another story of the future. AR versus VR. Augmented reality and digital reality are vital terms in a more and more virtual world. Despite the fact that they are two unique technology, each phrases are regularly used as synonyms. But what are the differences and similarities between AR and VR? What is augmented reality? Augmented reality, AR, combines the digital world with real elements. It is a technology that is equally suitable for mobile devices and desktops. What makes it special is the fact that it offers the possibility of reflecting digital components in the real world. How does augmented reality, AR, work? One difference between VR and AR is that AR displays different content in the real world. Computer vision, depth tracking and mapping play a key role within this process. All data can be collected in real time via cameras, for example, and processed directly. This makes it possible to display digital content whenever the user needs it. Unique gadgets are required to absolutely use the functionality of AR's smart glasses, as an example, are regularly used, which give the facts via clever glasses software. What is virtual reality, VR? The main difference between AR versus VR is that VR is a computer-generated simulation. This means that reality or an alternative world is generated graphically. By using appropriate hardware, it is viable for the person to be absolutely immersed inside the virtual world. Consequently, there are also essential variations among AR headsets versus VR headsets. Hardware geared towards VR calls for sensory gadgets that translate actual global moves right into a modeled truth. How virtual reality, VR, works. The focus of VR is to simulate a new reality. By using a VR screen, the user can perceive and interact in the digital world. This requires two lenses between the user and the screen. They interpret the movement of the eyes and adapt the individual movement to the VR. Therefore, in this case, extensive hardware is necessary to isolate the user from the real world. Augmented reality, AR advantages and disadvantages of the technology. Advantage: increase user knowledge and information. Ability to share your experience with other people in real time over long distances. Disadvantage: quite expensive to use it in everyday life and it might be less accessible for small businesses. Regarding user experience, socially using augmented reality may be inappropriate in some situations. Virtual reality, AR advantages and disadvantages of the technology. Advantage: virtual reality in education field makes education more easily and comfort. Virtual reality user can experiment with an artificial environment. Disadvantage: VR is becoming much more commonplace, but programmers are still stuck with how to interact with virtual environments. Escapism is commonplace among those that use VR environments, and people often live in the virtual world instead of dealing with the real one. Key difference between augmented reality and virtual reality. AR augments the real-world scene, whereas VR creates completely immersive virtual environments. AR is 25% virtual and 75% real, while VR is 75% virtual and 25% real. In AR no headset is needed, on the other hand, in VR, you need a headset device. With AR, end users are still in touch with the real world while interacting with virtual objects nearer to them, but by using VR technology, the VR user is isolated from the real world and immerses himself in a completely fictional world. How AR and VR work together. It will be wrong to convey that augmented reality and virtual reality are intended to operate separately. They mostly blended together to generate an improved engaging experience when these technologies are merged together to transport the user to the fictitious world by giving a new dimension of interaction between the real and virtual world. Conclusion: we have seen that both virtual reality and augmented reality are similar in the goal of immersing the user, though both systems do this in different ways. We believe both AR and VR will succeed. AR may have more commercial success, while VR is a new technology and is emerging fast. Both VR and AR technologies are growing at a pretty rapid pace. Many experts predict that they'll continue to become more and more popular in the near future. As technology becomes more advanced, it'll be exciting to see how they'll be applied to both business and everyday life. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more technological trends and videos. Everything you should know in just 5 minutes.